On today's Acting Out, we're going to have some footage from some famous theme parks in the United States. Also, an encore performance of Chubb Rock's interview. On top of that, we're going to have a film short by yours truly, me, directing. So stay tuned.
Hey, honey, remember last year with the Happy Lands amusement park? I think we should go back this year.
You know we can't afford that. We have lots of bills to pay.
Yeah, but honey, I mean, we had such a great time. You know, all that time we were there, money we spent, it was like really great. I really, really liked it, you know? Annie, stand right in front of it, Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you look cool. Like you're in the jungle.
Andy, wait, this ain't going.
Look at it. Look at me.
You ought to be in movies.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
Là, c'est les parents.
Flight should be 6.
Century.
Beep Voicemail Services. Voicemail is $9.95 a month, lower price for 6 and 12 months, private phone number, no calls on hold, multiple calls, digitized sound, postal mail, faxing, and fax broadcasting. Call 212-679-0000. And when mentioning acting out, with a 3-month purchase, get the last month for free.
Yeah, the transition of moving from Brooklyn to East Hampton obviously was something I had to get used to, especially in the first month that I lived here. The whole boutique atmosphere around here, obviously because it's smaller towns, and you have to get used to certain things. You have to get used to everybody knowing each other. One high school, and everybody has some kind of history. I think I like that part of it, that everybody knows each other, and everybody has one common goal, one common school, and one set of teachers and things like that. And obviously there's negatives with the positives. You know, it's a slower place, and obviously they're into the older standards of rules, and they don't like to try to change or negotiate in those rules, and sometimes that's good. I admire the black population out here that owns severe land and beautiful acres of land and very prestigious, obviously, different landscapes out here. In Brooklyn and the city, we have a problem with the fact that you can buy things, but you really don't own anything. It's obviously expensive land, but you have probably 2 feet of a driveway and maybe 30 feet of a lawn containing the whole thing, and you have to pay probably the same prices as out here. So I like the fact that you actually have, you know, some kind of worth for your money and your investments and all your hard work. So this album, than all the other Chub Rock albums, will probably be the fact that this is the first time I would really have more hands-on on the production. And previous albums had a lot of hands-on the production, but I used to work with Howie, and he was older, and you know, we had like a DJ, producer, rapper kind of relationship where people obviously thought the producer was him, and I was just a rapper, even though I was responsible for at least 80% of the production in our ventures. You know, this time I'm totally in control. I'm the executive producer of the album, and I think the album has more flavor, definitely danceable tracks, more danceable tracks like Treat 'Em Right and stuff like that. I think the album comes into a soul mode more than just a funk mode. It goes into a soul and somewhat of a blues jazz mode, and I think that's something that we never touched on the other, you know, all the other albums. Was different from other rappers. I came in as a writer. My cousin, him and Howie T, he was producing for the Real Roxanne, Full Force, UTFO, and he brought me in to make some extra money, you know, for school. As a writer, I was just writing lyrics for people, and you know, I never really went into the studio with him or nothing. I would just write it, he would take it, and I'd get some money for it to help me attempt to pay for college. And you know, when I got accepted to Brown, you know, I really wasn't thinking about, you know, dissing school to go into rap or the rap business. But after like the first or second semester, you know, things got a little hard. To me, rap has been the chameleon kind of art. It can change different forms. It can, obviously, it borrows from different facets of music, from jazz to funk to soul, R&B. And I'm doing an upcoming project right now with a man named Alvin Cooperman, and we're going to do the first rap musical to come to theater. It's based on street life, street stories, what's going on right now, Generation X, and we're going to make it obviously appeal to not just the theatrical crowd, but obviously the hip-hop crowd, Generation X, their parents, and so on, is to make it appeal not only to the theatrical crowd, but obviously to the younger generation, Generation X, in which they're called the lost generation right now. and we're not trying to solve any problems, but just to try to bring it out again, but not in the movies, and more of a personable kind of relationship with theater, because I think theater has more of a person-to-person contact than movies, and we're basing it on street life, what's going on right now in the streets, but we're going to have the theatrical base, the theatrical format, hopefully on Broadway, or maybe even off Broadway, and hopefully it will be coming out in 1995. We'll be working on it during the later half of 94, and hey, hope you like it.
Do you need professional videotaping? Weddings, christenings, sporting events, plays, parties, or fashion shows? Then call CompuVision Video, 718-575-9632. Attention Acting Out viewers. Would you like your theater group showcase on Acting Out? Then call 718-575-9632. Attention all advertisers. Buy commercial time on Acting Out. Rates are very low. Give us a call, 718-575-9632.
that way. So we can get out here. Hey, how we gonna get back to the truck? Each other now. Uh-oh. Hey, you guys. Yo.
Well, they keep biting each other. Look. I'm gonna see if they'll come up to the window.